Welcome everyone to my tech showcase on GimKit. GimKit is similar to a lot of other quiz sites such as Kahoot, Blookit, and Quizzes. GimKit has its own unique game modes which really make it special and different than the other sites. When you sign into GimKit, you will get this screen, except these kits won't show up on your screen. These are ones that I have either created or copied / favorited from someone else's and have used. If you look up here in the top left, we have kits, assignments. I haven't really used assignments with the kits yet. I primarily just use it as sort of a live quiz. Basically, what I use it for is mental math practice, so I use the multiplication facts one a lot. But I might try the assignment feature out at some point. And same thing with the classes. You can create classes. I just recently created these classes basically just today, and I'll have a look at them and see what I can do with them. There's also a news tab. So under the news tab, the developers are constantly looking at ways to improve the website, and they're always creating different games that you can play with the quizzes and the questions that you have. Up in the top right, it says New Kit. So this is the place where you can create your own quiz or your own batch of questions that you can use within a game. So let's click New Kit, and we can give it a name. Just say Math Quiz, English Subject Math, and click Next. And we can give a cover photo to our quiz. Let's just pick this one. And then we get a screen here where we can add different questions. So you can list the question here, and then just similarly to Kahoot and some of the other websites like Quizzes, you put the correct answer and then you list the incorrect answers. And there's also, that's a good thing for math, is that you can click on the show symbol, and there's lots of different symbols. You can have currency, and then here are all the different math symbols that you can add, including square roots and all the inequality symbols. So that's basically how to create a quiz. You can get question banks as well. So you can go and look at all of the other quizzes that were made by other people, and you can pull questions directly from their quiz. So you can basically make your own and then also add individual questions from other people's quizzes that they've made. So this is just, and you can sort them. So these are just, you can search them. These are the ones searched when you search math quiz. Maybe I want something more specific. Maybe I want something like linear functions. So I sort through linear functions, click on this quiz, and I can add, say I like this question, I can click add question, and that question has now been added to my quiz. There it is. So that's pretty cool. So let's just say I am all done. Now that quiz has been placed in our kit section, and now we can play it or assign it as homework in the two different modes. You can also put this quiz somewhere else. You can add it to a folder. You can archive it. So if I archive it, then it just goes right to the bottom, and if I don't like it, then I can just delete it. Let's just unarchive it for a second. And I can also, if you want to keep organized, you can add it to a folder. I can create a new folder, or I can add it to an existing folder. So you can see on the left-hand side over here, there's one down here called Math Quizzes. So that's a math folder that I already have created. So let's add it to an existing folder. And now it got added to that folder along with my multiplication facts quiz. To get back to where we were, we can just click kits. Since that was only one question, I don't want that there, and I don't want it, so I'm just going to archive the quiz, and then I am going to delete it. Click yes. So that's creating your own kit, either from your own questions or by getting questions from other kits. Say we don't have time to create anything on our own or even search other people's kits for individual questions, we can go up here in the top and click search kits. Let's search linear functions again. And we can then click on a quiz, and you can scroll down. There's a whole bunch of quizzes that people have created here before. And let's say we click on it, and we can, even before clicking on it, you can sort of scan. You can scan on the right, and then just scroll down or move the cursor over, and then scroll down and have a look at the questions. And you can look at them all to see if they are sort of what you're looking for. So it has the question and it has the choices along with the correct solution. So I scroll down and I see, yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So I can now click on this quiz, and I can go down. I can just play it right away. Maybe I'm doing this in school during class. There's 10 minutes left in class, and you need something to cover the last little bit. You can just click play live right away. You can assign it as practice, or maybe you're doing this ahead of time, you're planning, and you're getting ready for your class in the upcoming day or weeks. You can click copy, and now it will appear on the main page with the rest of your kits that you have either copied or created on your own. And maybe this is a quiz you want to use in the future. This is basically a way of bookmarking it and saving it for you to use multiple times. So now let's have a look at actually going and playing a kit. So I'm going to click on the multiplication facts one. This is the one I use all the time. The kids love doing multiplication facts when there's a game involved. So it's a great way for them to practice. So I don't use the assign homework one. Maybe I will try it at some point, but I primarily use it as a play live. So I'm just going to click play live. And then what pops up is all of the different game modes that are featured on GimKit. So we have featured ones. We have Fishtopia, Trust No One, which is similar to Among Us. Classic mode, and you can play in teams. And some of the new game modes that they have aren't just questions. They're actually like worlds where you can move a character. And in the previous screen, let's just go back for a second. It's called Cosmetics. It was just recently added. So if the students actually sign in with an account, you can earn points and experience and upgrade your character and equip them with either different a different attire or different items. So it gives them things to work towards. There is capture the flag mode, the farm chain one, which has just been added very recently. Tag, and floor is lava, so that's always a popular one. So the floor is lava is a cooperative one, so the whole class works together. Essentially, you're standing on like a tower, and the lava is rising around you, and you have to answer questions, and you have to keep building your tower higher above the lava, and then basically trying to get the longest time possible before the lava catches up to you. Humans versus zombies. There's a Pictionary mode. It can work in math. You could use math terms, but this would be a great thing to have for an English language arts class. I would imagine you could have different terms to have there. And Jeopardy, again, probably better used with the arts classes, but I have used it in math before too. There are definitely usages for it. Infinity mode, so then super rich mode, boss battle, hidden mode. So there's all kinds of different game modes that you can use. And I would like to sort of take you into a game, so I'll do that because it'll show you all the different features available for the kids. It's because it's not just answering questions. So let's click on the floor is lava, and I'm just going to show you what options are available when you click on a game. So we click on the floor is lava, then we click continue up here at the top, and here it will give us the different difficulty modes. So we can have easy, normal, hard, ludicrous, or impossible. So let's just say I put down ludicrous. And then we have no class, players enter name. Right, so I haven't used the classes before because I just created those. But basically, once we click continue up here in a second, you'll get a code that the students can enter that will be put up on the board. Starting cash will start at 0, music on, and nickname generator. So you can toggle this on or off if you want to prevent inappropriate names from being used. You can have the random nickname generator put on. And you can also have the join in late switched over. Maybe there's students that are completing working class and they aren't ready to join right away, and then they can join at a later time. So let's press continue. And it will load up a screen that you're similar to seeing in Kahoot. You have the game code up at the top, and then the players, as they join, their names will be listed down below. And we can start whenever we want. All we have to do is click on start the game. This is the view that the students will see. So they go to gimkit.com/join, and here they will enter the game code that's viewable on the screen. And then click join, put your name, and now we wait. Students can draw while they're waiting, so you can click and tap here to draw until I start the game on the board. And we proceed and we answer questions. So you can answer the questions, and you can see you get a dollar value for each question that you answer correctly, and for each consecutive question, you get another. You get more money. Once you earn money, you can click on shop. So here for the floor is lava, this is the floor is lava game, you need to build because the lava height, as you can see, keeps climbing. Our building is at 100 blocks, the lava height is currently at 25. So you can, if we scroll down, you can build a plank for $5, brick for $50, a staircase for $500, and you can see a staircase adds 400 blocks and takes 8 seconds to build. A house adds 7,500 blocks and it takes 15 seconds to build. And again, everything just keeps getting increasing cost, but it also adds a lot more blocks to keep you safe. It goes all the way down to a space elevator. So that's the build tab. And then over here you can also do the upgrades tab. So we can upgrade the money per question. So each question that we earn, we can buy upgrades. So here we can already get level 2 for money per question. So here we can get $5 per question, and we can buy that for $10. Then we can continue, keep answering questions, and there becomes a compounding effect, and you'll earn more and more money. So when you're ready, you can go back to the shop under the upgrades tab. So we have the money per question. There's also a streak bonus, a whole bunch of different levels. So the more questions that you answer in a row, you'll get more money or a bonus for that. Multiplier, every dollar in or out gets multiplied. And then there's also insurance, right? So you can pay a percentage back when answering incorrectly. And then there's a power-ups tab, so even more, different things that would make the game exciting. Some students, even though it doesn't really help you defeat the lava, you can buy a song to be played so then everyone hears that song. You can pause the lava so the lava will stop rising for 10 seconds. Minute to win it, you can double your earnings for the next 60 seconds. Quad grader, so it will upgrade all of those upgrades that I mentioned earlier by 1 level for free. You can gift another player, so gift them their balance would increase by 25%. There's a mini bonus, a streak saver, and a mega bonus. So all different kinds of things that you can do. And then finally, themes. Yes, you can change the theme if you want. Again, these are just like not helping your cause of increasing the building height to protect you from the lava. In the top right-hand corner, it tells you how much money you have to spend. And each of these upgrades has 10 levels to upgrade to. So once you're ready to start the game, we can click on Start Game. And it plays very intense music while it's loading. Okay, and this is the screen that it will show up on the board. I've shown you already on the other screen what it looks like from the student's perspective. So here on the board it shows the time elapsed, so this is basically the whole class's score. It also has the game code up here, so in case somebody wants to join late, maybe they're finishing up work and they weren't quite ready to play. Over here it gives the lava height, so it's currently at 25 blocks. Says the building height, so that's where the class is. So we're safe from the lava to start. Down here is the lava increase speed. So at the moment, it's increasing by 0.01 blocks per second, so going at a very slow pace. As time elapses, that speed will pick up. And it will give updates down here as to what people are building and what people are upgrading. There's nobody in the game except me on another device, so you won't see anything here.